these are the 4 that I'm going to be looking at. Firstly, I'm going to be looking at the Humble cardboard box. We've got the Bike Box Allen, we've got the Scicon bike bag, and the B&W Bike Box. So first of all, we're going to be looking at 4 different aspects of these bags. So we're going to be looking at cost, we're going to look at weight, protection, and ease of use. So they're the 4 different kind of factors I'm going to be testing on each of these. So first of all, let's talk about cost. So the cheapest obviously is the cardboard box, because you can get those free from most bike shops. Then we've got the B&W bike box we can get from Wiggle, which is about £275. Then we've got the Scicon bag. I mean, this is varied because that can go from anything from £260 to £700 depending on which one you get. And then the Bike Box Allen is around £450. So that's the kind of the variation in price. So now I'm going to look at each one for the 4 different factors. So first one we're going to look at is the Humble cardboard box that I think most people, well, I've definitely started out using. So cardboard box, yes, it's free. It's going to weigh around 1 kilo, 2 kilos maximum. So if you've got any kind of weight restrictions on your flight, that's going to be ideal, because you can basically put a load of stuff in there with your bike as well. Protection, all new bikes actually are padded out and sent out in cardboard boxes. So I mean, if you pack it properly, you shouldn't have any issues. Ease of use, I mean, I've tried, depends which size box you get. You can get some that are really, really long and quite slim, or you can get some that are really short and wide. The short and wide ones are a lot easier because you can get them into cars, whereas when you've got larger, thinner boxes, they can be a bit of a faff getting them in and out of taxis to and from the airport. But I've probably travelled with my bike in a cardboard box for around 4 years, and I find it really easy, straightforward. And I guess the ease of use is with actual bike dismantling. All you need to do there is take off the handlebars, hook them around the fork, and take either the front wheel or both wheels, depending on what size cardboard box you get. So that is all the details about the cardboard box. And then also one last thing is you can't actually lock a cardboard box, so you just have to tape it shut. So that is the kind of the safety aspect of that. You can only tape it shut. Handlebars hook around the fork. As that goes in. That saddle's actually just been dropped down. Normally I used to take my saddle out, but you can just drop it down if the box is tall enough. And then the rear wheel is on there, and you just basically shove all your other bits and pieces, if you want to, just around it. I'd always recommend putting like towels or something just to protect parts of your cassette forks. You can actually buy like the little actually get them free from bike shops, like a little fork protector. So that is the cardboard box set up. So now we're going to go and look onto the B&W International, which is this hard case, and let's look at all the different aspects. So yeah, this retails for around £275, and this weighs at approximately around 13 kilos. It says 12.8, so I'd say, you know, 12.8, 13 kilos. So it's quite heavy. If you've got restrictions, you're not going to be able to put much in there other than your bike if you are going to be travelling abroad with it. So yeah, that is the B&W box. It's also lockable as well. You can see there, you can actually lock, you get a key with it. You can lock that. They lock, both of those. So that's kind of the safety aspect of that, is it is lockable. Ease of use, taking things off. All you need to take off there, you have to take off both wheels, and you also need to take off your handlebars and also derailleur, because I always take that off anyway and just wrap it up just to be careful. You've got 2 wheels in individual bags there that are just strapped into the back, and there's like foam padding behind. And on the actual bit where you put your bike, obviously your frame just goes in there. There's a special little foam pad there to look after that, and that's like a thick piece of foam as well, and then that all straps in there. You've got, so basically that just keeps everything in place. I've not actually strapped that up yet, but there's basically 2 straps, top and bottom, just to keep everything together. So ease of use also, one thing I would want to mention is the wheels on this. They only go forwards and backwards. They don't go to the side like some of the other bags I'm going to show you. So if you do need to be moving it around, wheeling it around, you're going to have to lift it to move it direction. I mean, protection for that, it is really hard. It's really strong. You're not going to get any damage to anything in there. I've not found. I've used it once. My friends also used it maybe 3 or 4 times and not had any issues with it. So that is the B&W. So up in price. I'll go to the Bike Box Allen because these retail for around 700, so I want to kind of go to the mid price. So this is the Bike Box Allen. This comes in at £445, and it is used by Chris Froome and a lot of professional riders. So this also locks as well. You can put a lock through there, so you can just choose your own lock. So you just put that through there, lock it that way. So that's the protection of it. This weighs 11.2 kilos, so it is less than the B&W Bike Box that I've just shown you, so it is lighter than that, so 11 kilos. And protection, if you can see there, there's a metal pole that goes through, so it makes sure that nothing kind of bends when if something's heavy put onto it, so everything in there will be kept kind of away from any knocks or bangs this might get. And you can see the wheels on that. The skewer is locked into place from there, and then also on that side, so that's like locked in. And then that's the rest of it. Go on. Well, you can put foam in the middle, and then is that the pole then?
Yeah.
So that basically stops.
The pole goes in there.
In that hole.
Yeah, takes a little bit of jiggling round to get in it.
So that goes in there to make it strong enough. Oh.
Yeah, and then you could jump on top of it. Yeah, fine.
Let's have a look underneath again. Show this way around. So there's actually a little space for like your pedals. Everything's strapped in there. God, it is in tight as well, that. Forks are strapped in also. Ease of use. You need to take both wheels off. And also handlebars, and place that flat in there. And wheels, so another factor is the ease of use. This has wheels that you can move side to side, you can move forwards and backwards, you can move them. Sorry, it's a very uneven ground, so it's a bit of an unfair test to show you, but yeah, you can move that each way you want. It is very easy to move around. So that is the Bike Box Allen. And then finally we come to the Scicon soft bag. This one specifically is the Aero Comfort Road 3 TSA. And this costs, I think it retails for around 700. You can get them cheaper if they're refurbished on their website. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. So this one weighs 8 kilos, so it is lighter than the B&W and the Bike Box Allen. It is soft shell, obviously, as you can see. And you can put your own lock through there, so if you are traveling to America, you can put TSA approved locks on there to lock it up. So that's that. Protection wise, I mean, I've had people, I know of someone that's had a bike frame, a carbon frame, crack in one of these bags. Also, I know people that have used it with carbon bikes and it's been absolutely fine, so the jury's still out, I think, on that one. But yeah, that's a soft bag, but I guess you do get the weight saving by having a soft bag. Also the ease of use. This one out of all of them is probably the easiest and quickest to use, because all you need to do is take the wheels off your bike, your handlebars stay on your bike, and you just kind of put it in there. As you can see, I'm going to insert a clip now to show you actually what it's like on the inside. Put the wheels in the back there, and then just leave your handlebars on and just attach like that. So you even leave the pedals on, and just put a little bit of foam around. You get all these things in the with the thing anyway. So wheel wise, again, it's got the wheels that you can move any direction you want, so really easy, straightforward to be taken through the airport. So I guess it just depends on what your budget is, what you actually want from a bike bag or a bike case, how much protection you want, because there are so many different options on the market. And I, to be honest, have always used cardboard boxes and been really happy with them, and this is the first trip that I've used the B&W. And I guess for me it's the weight of that I was actually over weight on the way here because I'm not used to having such a heavy case, because obviously with a cardboard box you don't really have to worry about weight. So I'm still deciding whether I'm going to actually keep it or not, or whether I'm going to sell it on, because I do like the kind of the straightforwardness of a cardboard box, but I do travel with an alloy bike, so I don't need to have the kind of the reassurance that I need to have a carbon bike safe. But let me know which one you are thinking about getting, or if you've used any of these, let me know your reviews of them and what you think of them really. So I hope you found this a bit helpful. I hope it gives you some more insight and helps you actually choose which one you want to go for. So leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next video.